Lou Leviticus and I were sitting at a third chair chamber players concert, and Lou said, I translated a script from Dutch to English, and he said, here. So he handed me the script, and Becky and I had been talking about a collaboration for a long time. So Lou was the glue that got the Angels Company and the third chair chamber players together. We went and talked to Charles Bethea and the Lead Center.
The Lead Center is about supporting ideas and good art and moving things forward.
We made human connections that we would not have heard about otherwise.
And that was Louis. I mean, Louis started that because he came to us. Louis went through a large part of his life and could not recognize what had happened to him and could not talk about it until he was maybe like in his 60s, I believe. I mean, I think he's a little over 70 now. Yeah. And it was only in the last maybe 10 years that he was actually able to face what had happened to him.
Lou's a hidden child. He lost his parents in the Holocaust when he was 11 years old. And when you hear his story, you know you have to tell it.
A simple yet powerful story. It's really condensed to the very essence of the human relationships and the fear and the issues that they face at that time, especially being able to reflect back from 50 years later and look at their relationship in the light of that experience and what it had brought them to. And it really, I think, holds a mirror up to all of us a little bit to think about who we are and what we mean to each other and how we fit into the picture that we're all a big part of. Well, I want to thank the community of Lincoln and the state of Nebraska really as a whole, because we really all are part of this family which benefits from and looks to the Lead Center as our performing arts center.
I said Charles Bethea. We couldn't have done it without Charles. And Laura Kendall, Laura Sweet, Gail McNair, Brenda Wires, Jesse Snyder, Eileen Brewster, all the people, Doug Smith, Sherry Berry, all the people at the Lead Center and the Friends of Lead. That's how we got the grant money to do it. Darlene Mitchell composed the music. I remember sitting in her kitchen and me saying, what if that went over here? And I had never talked to a composer before. And she was talking to me like the idiot that I am. She wasn't at all. She was talking to me like an artist, but she was talking to me in theater terms. So it was so marvelous for that to happen. Janice Stauffer was the costume designer, our marvelous crew and actors. But mostly, I could go down all the foundations: Woods Charitable Fund, Cooper, Lincoln Foundation, the Perkins Foundation, Lincoln Arts Council, Nebraska Arts Council. But the people on the ground here in Lincoln were Marcia Kushner and Pam Gannon. They connected us to the Holocaust educators here in Lincoln. So, but most of all, Beth Selden Dotan, don't you think? And the first project people.
How wonderful Dan Stratman is, I have to say that, because he's fantastic.
But there were so many funders. There were so many funders for this project. The Karen Sokolov Javich Music Appreciation Fund, right? Didn't they?
That one I didn't know about.
Yeah, so, well, that was the money that paid for Darlene. Sartor Heyman Jewelers.